Hey everyone, so today we're just going to have a little chat together. So last week I've uploaded videos every day, and in that time I found a few things that I really did like and didn't like. So we've gone from dual monitors to my single OLED, and I'm absolutely loving it. And even though OBS and the capture software isn't the easiest to use with one monitor, I've also sort of had my other monitors out, even though I haven't had them on the arms, and I really don't want to go back to having a cluttered workspace. So I've decided I'm going to stick with the single OLED monitor, and I do have a workaround that I'll tell you in a little bit. And the other thing that I've been struggling with is this Razer mic, and I think that, you know, I can get a decent enough sound out of it, but I have to push it. I have to push the gain really high, and because it's a condenser style mic, as soon as you start pushing the gain you can hear everything else as well, unless I have it right close to my mouth. So it's too much friction into turning stuff into videos. And I had a cheap arm, but the cheap arm was absolutely decimating the 5/8 thread. Is it 5/8 or 3? I don't know. I think it's 5/8, right? But the thread, it was just absolutely decimating it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to buy a pod mic USB today, if they've still got it there, with the metal, and then get a decent boom arm for it, and then that's just fixed, solved. But there is a few other things that I do want to buy for the channel, which I'm going to flip the camera around now and let you see my setup and where we're thinking we're going to go. Okay, so it is tidier than usual because I have tidied up today. I did decide that I was going to sort of work on my workspace a little bit, but as you can see, we've got the single OLED monitor there, which I'm absolutely loving. I've got my PC, which I might have to do a separate video on later down the line. So this is my PC, and it's basically 6 terabytes NVMe, 850X storage, 64 gigabyte DDR4 RAM at 3200, and it's a 14900K i9 with a 5080, and it runs pretty much everything. And what I like to do is, depending on the game, if it can do 60 frames per second at 4K, I'll do 4x frames gen to max out the monitor. And if it only does sort of, well, I say only, and then hopefully if it does more, if it does like 90, I can just do 3x frame gen, right? But this is the thing that I've been holding off showing people. So this is my second system, because that's my main workstation I use for photography. I have been building this out, which is going to be a 5070 i7 14700 rig on DDR5, 32 gigs of RAM, and that's almost ready to go. I could turn it on, it would be ready to go today, but I'm still thinking through the peripherals and still thinking through the storage. But what my idea is, if you just bear with me, is I want to get another IKEA desk and bring, pardon me, so like I was saying, what I want to do is I want to bring the desk out in an L shape here, and then I'll have my second setup over here, and I've got a really special idea with what to do with the space in between. So where they join there, right, what I want to do is I want to get a 24-inch drawing tablet, and I'll use that then as a second screen for OBS, and that will be my setup. And then for people, if you're wondering, this is my room. I'm going to spin the ball head just so that I can just sort of move the camera around. So we've got my photographic equipment there, got all my lenses inside there. Over here I've got my guitar and my amp. I've just got a little orange amp, which is the 20 watt Orange Crush, but it's perfectly sized for the room I'm in. And then I've got an SG Custom, which is an Epiphone SG Custom that costs in Thailand as much as a Gibson Standard, believe it or not. And then I've just got a few knickknacks there. So the Yashica twin lens camera, that was a gift from a friend. The Hizumitas pedal, as well as a few books and one of my prints. And then if we move around to this side, you will see my partner DAW setup. So let me just knock all these chairs out the way, and this is where my partner does her work, which is a lot of graphic design work. She works, she does like a little bit of everything for the tourist police, all the graphic design work, sometimes some video, stuff like that. And this is where she works. We've got her a Mac Mini, and that's the M4 Mini. Pardon me, I'm letting the camera drop. But that's the M4 Mini there, which is adequate for her work, 24 gigabytes of RAM, and then it's 2 terabytes in the dock as well. And the TV and the monitor, that's a calibrated DCI P3. I think it's 95% gamma. It's perfectly adequate for that sort of work. Keychron K2 and an MX Master 3. I'm actually quite jealous of her setup because it's so clean and tidy. And as you can see, let me just, there you go. So that's the, and then that's her box of crap. So a few things for the DJI Osmo, and then her stuff, and then for a few people who might be interested, her brother's son. We've started getting him into manga, so we've got a few manga here. So hopefully he'll enjoy them. But yeah, like I said, I actually really like Dow's setup. I think there's something to be said about having a nice, clean setup like this. No distractions, very good for work. And then let me just take the camera off the tripod and I'll show you some of the cable management. So I like to have my cables accessible as well as hidden, and they're all routed through there. But as you can see, apart from the one that's charging, apart from the charging stuff there, just excuse that because they get taken out when they're done. But as you can see, all of the permanent stuff is barely visible. Even this, I could give this a yank and that should then, I'll have a play with it. But you can see that's how it is. And a similar story over here. So there we have it. And then I'm excited for a pure gaming rig, and then like I said, hopefully I'll have that sorted soon. I don't know how long IKEA takes to deliver. It's usually about 2 weeks, so maybe in 2 weeks I'll have that, but at least for now I'll get the Rode set up and we can get podcasting, streaming, recording, whatever you want to call it, we can get that sorted now. So I know it's early on, and I know that these videos aren't structured, but I don't want them to be. This is meant to be a log, a video log, in the truest sense of the word, so that you can just see the progress. Because I could have bought that mic and I can wait for the other stuff to come in and then just have these immaculate showcases, which I'm sure I will try and do some nice cinematics in the future. But I want you to see how I got there, right? Because this is my work office. So this is, like I said, this is where Dow, she does her graphic design work here and her video editing here. This is where I have been working on my photography work. This is all going to be new. Like I said, I want to expand my sound setup, so I want to make a nice pedal board. So rather than just have the one fuzz, I want to have a nice pedal board that I'll probably keep under here and then run the wires up into the audio interface. But there you can see the f-stop Cashmere. What's their term? I'm a product validator for f-stop bags. So just bear that in mind, but that's nothing to do with this video. What else is there to say? I tell you what, I'll show you upstairs. For those who stuck around till the end, I'll show you upstairs because I actually have a studio, but it's so hard to cool because it's so big and it's so hot here. Okay everyone, so this is my studio and it's pretty big. It's a decent size, and you can see there, but it's all glass and it's so hot, so hot. Wait there, let me just play with my exposure to show you. But it's just Thailand outside and it gets so hot and so expensive to cool down. So right now I just got all the stuff from my main rig you can see, yeah, a little bit of a Easter egg for those who stuck around at the end. And then this is my secondary rig, another Easter egg. And then this is going to be the basis of my third rig, which is a Be Quiet. And the hint is in the name there as to what I want to do with that rig. Let me see, I can't turn that on. Okay, will my ISO boost? Wait there, wait a moment. So let's just boost this up so you can see, he's died, but there's my Gundam collection there, my custom Victory 2. This is my old hobby, my other hobby. There you go, that's my Victory 2 Gundam, fully custom painted. Then you just got the Mark 1 and Mark 2, as well as Charles suits there, and what was new at the time, which from Mercury. And if you're coming from my sort of other social media channels, you'll recognize this room. This is the room that I was in when I was doing the Gunpla Idea Factory podcast. This is where the computer used to sit, and then over here is where we would record. So this back shelf was full of Gundam, and then I had a table across here, and well, it's downstairs the table we're using, and then a table across here, and we would record straight into here, and this would be the backdrop, and it would make a much nicer YouTube, even for this, even for Banshee Interactive. This would be a much nicer studio, but you know, it can cost 3 times as much to cool this down as it does to cool my whole house. So that's why I'm not doing it, right? Maybe if YouTube kicks off and I get that YouTube money, I can do it. But yeah, there you go. I'd have to change this though, wouldn't I? That's the only thing I'd have to change. If we use this for Banshee Interactive, I'd have to get that up there instead. So, as we always say on this channel, this is Banshee Interactive. I'm David Roberts. And remember, this is not a simulation.